Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Fearless Thinking, a podcast designed to help you navigate authentic leadership and the entrepreneurial journey. I'm your host, Michael Devous, and these are my thoughts, lessons, and insights from my entrepreneurial journey into coaching, workshops, motivational speaking, and of course, what I picked up from interviews with inspiring leaders and entrepreneurs along the way. My mission is to help people unlock their untapped potential by using fear as a catalyst for powerful change and growth, so they can step into the greatest version of their most authentic selves. All right, let's get into some fearless thinking. Okay, kids, welcome back. Fearless Thinking. I'm your host, Michael Devous. Ha! I did it. I did my intro before I got lost in my own fearless thinking. Welcome back. Episode 12, Building the Bridge, Integrity for Trust and Success. This week, we're exploring integrity. Remember the first week we explored authenticity, and I love authenticity and integrity, man. Those two things. Good ingredients for some good stuff, right? We're going to just sort of explore the essential ingredient. Oh, I just said ingredient. For a thriving business. I just glanced at my notes and it's in there. It's ragu. Cultivating unwavering integrity. Integrity builds trust, as we've said before. It strengthens relationships and it paves the way for long-term success. It is the bridge that connects your aspirations with a sustainable and fulfilling journey, right? So let's get our minds ready. Let's shift our perspective. We love to take the lid off our jars and step outside of ourselves for just a moment. Imagine that you're going to cross a rickety bridge, right? And it's shaky. It's got all those little planks, you drop down below into the ravine. It's risky and it's unstable, right? But building a business without integrity is very similar to building a bridge that's rickety and rockety. That's terrible, Michael. Oh, Lord. You might reach your initial goals, but trust will ultimately be fragile and succeeding would be fleeting, and you will fail. You'll fall. That kind of a bridge. That's not an integrity bridge. That's not a good bridge. That's not a bridge we can trust. That's one of them bridges you walk up to and you go, oh no, I'm not crossing that thing. Right? You look at it and you're like, you first. A bridge built with integrity, relationships built with integrity, you don't have to worry about that. Your bridges are strong and solid. So imagine you're now crossing this magnificent, well-constructed bridge. It's beautiful. It's got all those girders and things, those ropes that hold everything together and keep everything up running. And you feel confident and secure when you do that, right? When you cross over that thing. You don't give it a second thought, right? You just keep going across. You don't even look down. You might look down. If you're like me, because I love heights, I would look down. But if you cross that kind of bridge, you will reach your destination safely. And this is the power of unwavering integrity, right? It builds a solid foundation of trust with our customers, our partners, and our team, leading to sustainable success. I love that bridge idea. You've seen bridges, you've been on bridges, If they're scary and rickety, what does that feeling feel like for you? If you're coming up on a situation that you're trying to build integrity with and you're thinking whether or not this is a good thing to do or not, get in touch with that sense. Are you sensing that you're about to cross a bridge that isn't secure, that doesn't have your safety in mind for your business and your customers and your client and your future? Because if you are, that's not integrity. That's not a bridge built with integrity, and you don't want to cross that, right? When you're facing those things, what fears can come up? Fears like missing opportunities or a belief that cutting corners, we've said this in the last one, is the only way to get ahead, right? But, if you cut corners, you end up with that rickety bridge. You end up with those risks, right? We're going to reframe this thinking about that kind of fear, by the way, about missing opportunities. You're not missing opportunities, my friend. Opportunities are all around you, but you're not missing them, especially if you're on the right path and you're doing it with integrity. You're not missing opportunities. The world's bringing you exactly what you need to build yourself and get stronger, right? So you're not missing because you look over there and you see somebody else have something that you think you may need or you don't have yet, right? But you want to build something where you're building the best team, attracting the best talent, and creating a legacy of ethical leadership. And that starts with integrity and a practice of really healthy, strong integrity, right? Now, what are some of the ways that we can overcome fear and cultivate unwavering integrity? Building our bridge, right? We reframe fear of missing out and focus on long term gains. What you're doing and what you're building, it's not for just something you're selling on the shelf tomorrow. It's not something that you're just going to be like, yeah, like we're having a one time only sale and it's next weekend. That's it. I mean, you're not a one hit wonder. You're building this for the long term, right? So shift your perspective when those things come up. Sacrificing your integrity for the short term goals will lead to long term losses, guaranteed. 9 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10. What am I saying? Every time. You don't want to do that. Challenge your biases, by the way. Everyone has biases. I mean, even the ones you don't think about. Take that bias test online and test your biases. I mean, biases? Biases. Anyway, beware of your own biases and challenge them when making certain decisions. You know, integrity demands that we have fairness and objectivity, but it may be very difficult. If you're not aware of what your biases are, you may not be acting fairly or objectively. Make sure you know what they are. Go take that test and build authentic relationships. You know, don't just network. That whole word is dirty now. No, everybody knows that. It's all about trying to get a network. Build genuine connections based on trust and respect. Integrity fosters authentic and lasting relationships, right? You want to build connections? Join me at the Ascend Hub, man. That's coming out this summer. That's where I'm building it. I'm bringing all these incredible people together to provide you on your entrepreneurial journey with all the resources, all the support, and all the collaborative work and projects that you can handle to help you become successful, because it's me to the power of we. It's you to the power of us, right? And that I think is power. I think that is impactful, and that we are building integrity inside that system. And it's got, you know, it's not networking. You'll build real long-lasting, beneficial relationships while you're on your entrepreneurial journey, helping you get there. So, number 4, embrace transparency. Being open and honest with yourself as well as your stakeholders about your operations and the challenges that you face build a sense of trust and transparency. Don't worry if they overjudge or ridicule, then they're not the right stakeholder on your business journey, on your business model. You might want to reconsider that relationship and figure out what's going on there, because if they're going to attack every single time you share with them what the challenges of your business model are, where you're going right now with your processes, they may not be the person you want on your team. And transparency will build trust and allows for open communication, which, by the way, you want to know if they're not going to be that person for you down the line. You need to know whether or not they're going to jump ship or cause a ruckus or shake the boat, right? If you need to know now, because you're building for the long term and you're building these teams together to create impact in the world. And if you find out now that that person may or may not have your integrity in mind, right? You need to know, right? So here's some of the benefits. While we're on our journey, obviously attract and retain talent. This is something we need desperately when we grow and we get ready to scale. We want the best people on our team, people that will work for a company they can trust, a person that they can trust, a human who has integrity in mind and is transparent in their communications. This fosters a culture that attracts and retains top talent, hands down, every single time, value for value, right? And it builds strong partnerships. These thrive on trust. Partnerships thrive on trust. You know what it means when you're out in the entrepreneurial world. Yes, you are building your own business, but you are doing it. You will be doing it with partners. You will partner up at some point, and you know how crucial these are. These relationships are second to your own personal marriages or your lovers, your partners in your life. These kind of partnerships are almost right up there, man, because you put so much on the line, and you really need to make sure that you can trust each other. Think about how you treat that business partner, what you will do, and how you will treat it and protect it from the ground up with integrity, right? To build them stronger so that they amplify your success on your road and on your journey, right? Now, let's look at building inclusivity, right? And fostering that kind of environment, fairness and respect for all. Again, integrity, it just ensures fair and equal treatment. It ensures that you're not only creating an environment of fair and equal treatment for other people, but you're also making sure that you have it for yourself, right? If you're doing it for others and you're creating that space for others, you're also making sure that whenever you're there and you're in that space and doing the work you need to do, you know, both here and in your heart, that you are in a space that has integrity in mind, and it's got fair, objective opportunities for safe conversation for everyone in the company, including yourself, right? To talk about these things openly. That promotes innovation because people will be willing to step up and offer their advice, offer their thoughts without fear of reprisal or judgment, because you've created that wonderful environment, right? And this also empowers newcomers. By acting with integrity, you create a space where everyone feels, like I just said, safe to contribute their fears and their thoughts, fostering better innovation and growth, and they will be your mouthpiece. They will be your marketing. They will be your messaging. They will be the ones who toot your horn for you to the world outside, bringing you better top talent, better newcomers, empowered people that want to work with you and for you to help make your dream come true. Is a continuous commitment about doing everything that you can to stay on your path to do what's right for everyone and yourself and your company. And being honest with yourself, those challenges, those biases that you have, building genuine relationships that are built on trust. Man, it takes work and it takes practice. And it is the bridge that builds to lasting success. It's a foundational bridge, right? For thriving in diverse, inclusive environments and talent. So, here we are, episode 12, Building the Bridge for Integrity and Trust. This is another little episode on integrity. We're doing good, man. Fearless thinking, getting into some of these little tips and tricks and things like that for what we can do to be better leaders and entrepreneurs on our journey. You know, integrity is our guiding light. So while you're out there, hold your light up high and keep leading, keep learning, and keep building your business that will inspire trust and integrity in others. You know? So we're going to explore more cultivating unwavering integrity this week as we dive a little bit deep, as we dive deeper into the concept of integrity on our entrepreneurial journey. Remember that learning, it never ends. And keep listening, keep supporting us. We're here at the Fearless Thinking. And keep inspiring the people around you. Build that future. Build your bridge. Go out there. Build a bridge. And get over it. And while you're doing that, do a little fearless thinking for me, would you? All right. Take care.